Speaking of the moon, we are getting a second moon.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
I
guys
saw
hear about
that.
this?
Yes, for 53
We are
days.
getting a second moon very soon.
Oh, you're
But
talking not about the
it
synthetic moons.
it'll
Can we see
no
it?
no no no. I don't. Well, let's read about it. I don't think you can
Okay.
see it with your bare eyes.
It's
Maybe
not
on
like
like
as big
the
as our moon.
perfect night. No.
Okay.
And
Is
it's
this
only
like a
for
low key alien
it's
invasion?
It's for 2 months.
Yep.
No, it's 2 months.
Yep.
Let me show you. Is this? Yeah. There we go. Earth will
Just
get
like
another
stuff.
moon this month, but not for long. Yeah, it's only going to last like a month and a half. Check this out. This month, Earth will grab itself a second moon in the form of a tiny asteroid. It's called 2024 PT5. Unlike the moon, Earth's primary companion, which has accompanied our planet for around 4 billion years now, this new mini moon will stick around for just 2 months before it heads back to its home in an asteroid belt trailing our planet and orbiting the sun. A team of scientists well versed in the study of so-called mini-moon events, yes, it happens often, identified the forthcoming gravitational capture event. They spotted the peculiar dynamic properties of 2024 PT5 as they routinely monitored newly discovered objects for potentially interesting behavior. The object that is... I agree. Well, it's... They name... There's millions of these things, so they, they all have silly, stupid names like that. This is when it was discovered. This was probably the 5th one of the PT group, or whatever. The object that is going to pay us a visit belongs to the Arjuna asteroid belt, a secondary asteroid belt made of space rocks that follow orbits very similar to that of Earth at an average distance to the sun of about 93 million miles, or 150 million kilometers. Research lead author and University Campu blah 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 de Madrid, Professor Carlos de la Fuente Marcos told Space.com, objects in the Arjuna asteroid belt are part of the near-Earth object population of asteroids and comets. Marcos explained that some of these objects in the Arjuna asteroid belt can approach Earth at a close range of about 2.8 million miles and at low velocities of around 2,200 miles per hour. I know that does.
Crazy.
I mean, that seems really fast
That's
when you
flying.
But when you compare it to other
Space.
objects in
Yeah,
space,
those aliens are cruising about 35, 55 miles an hour right now.
Under these conditions, the geocentric energy of the object may grow negative, and the object may become a temporary moon of Earth. This particular object will undergo this process starting next week for about 2 months, he added. It will not follow a full orbit around Earth. You may say that if a true satellite is like a customer buying goods inside a store, objects like PT5 are window shoppers.
Bars?
Wow. What's up with that? Yeah,
this is a science. He's probably a musician too, and he plays a little guitar.
Yeah.
A little guitar.
I like him.
Mini moon events come in 2 flavors. The first are long episodes during which the asteroid completes 1 or more revolutions around our planet, with these gravitational engagements lasting 1 or more years. The second type of episodes are short engagements in which the small body does not complete 1 full revolution. These temporary captures can last just days, weeks, or even a few months. Marcos explained that in order to become a mini-moon, an incoming body has to approach Earth at a close range of around 2.8 million miles and slowly at about 2,200 miles per hour or 3,540 kilometers per hour. Under these conditions, the geocentric energy can become negative and the object becomes temporarily bound to Earth. He continues.
Question.
Sure. Yeah.
That is specifically what it has to do. So it just happened to hit those conditions to link up. That's fucking crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? So far, science has only identified 2 objects subjected to long captures: 2006 RH-120 and 2020 CD3.
Why didn't I hear about this?
I can't believe I didn't hear about this, especially in 2020 when I was looking at stuff like this. There are 3 examples published of short captures: 1991 VG, 2022 NX1, and 2024 PT5, which, again, I'm shocked I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, these are pretty recent.
But there are several others unpublished, so there's even more we don't know about. Short mini-moon events like this forthcoming one in which the small body, in this case an asteroid, acquires negative geocentric energy for weeks or a few months, are relatively frequent, with several events happening per decade. Long capture episodes, on the other hand, are rare, and with Earth experiencing one around every 10 to 20 years, which is actually,
I'm
to me,
35 years old.
to me, that is very frequent.
That is
like
that is very frequent.
To me, like that's in the cosmic scheme of things, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Generationally.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna finish reading this, but the frequency of which we have these types of asteroids coming to us.
How are we not dead?
Well, no, not that. What I do want to talk about that, but we have tried to send DART. DART was the name of the program 2 years ago. NASA tried to move an asteroid, try to change its trajectory, and they were able to do so. Also, I forget the name. Chat, if you could remember what the name of it was. There was another one where they actually harvested. They bumped in and grabbed some of the asteroid, like dug it and took a piece of it, and actually has.
Are you talking about the European
on its
Union
way
one?
back? Maybe it was the ESA or maybe it was Japan. I'm not sure, but I think it's on its way back, or it has already gotten back. Chris Christie. Oh my gosh,
That's crazy.
That's funny though, Squigs.
Anyway, are you talking about Bennu? Bennu, like the European Union?
Bennu. Yes, okay. Bennu. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Yes, Bennu.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Can you read about it? And is it back already? Osiris Rex. Was that it?
Mission successfully touched down on Bennu. NASA.
Bennu is the name of it. Osiris Rex is the name of the mission. That
Osiris Rex returned. Yes, they returned, and they successfully returned on September 2023.
Actually, Hayabusa 1, that was the Japanese one.
And
that sampled asteroids. Osiris Rex did too. So they both.
Osiris
I thought
Epic.
so.
I remember.
I'm like, I knew there was like a Japanese company that did it. Okay, that
was a couple years ago too, right? They had like film pictures and shit.
So they've done this, right? But it's like it's so expensive to go out, and you got to like calculate the trajectory to like meet up perfectly. But we got every 10 years, there's one that actually maintains a full orbit around our planet, and then every I don't know, it seems like it happens at least once a year, where one will come and have like partial geocentric orbit and then leave. But it's like, why aren't we capturing these things and mining them?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't we just trying to slow it down, stop it, and mine it?
So
these asteroids have so much material. I don't know if you know about Psyche 16. Do you know about Psyche 16? Site 16 is the name of one of the most rich asteroid. It has so much gold and valuable materials in it. It's worth 10,000 times the global GDP of every single country combined. That's how much is in there. So still too expensive.
When Sir Francis Drake went to the Western Hemisphere and he brought gold back to Europe, gold was valuable until it got to Europe, and all of a sudden there was so much gold.
I was gonna say, it brings it down, right?
Copper and silver. Copper was worth more than gold because of the inflation of gold. And you can see the countries that are most interested in this are authoritarian military states. The Soviet Union was really into this. The United States is an oligarchical power. To do this, it would change the economy, like you just said. All of a sudden, the scarcity of gold would no longer be there's a lot of reasons why they have to prepare for something like that.
Sense.
Yeah, it's like at
least
one
rappers
point
would be happy.
But I like that Hayabusa means peregrine falcon.
Everyone have gold teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's finish it. We're almost done here. Let's see. The cause of the ejection of these objects from around Earth are gravitational disturbances caused by the sun. Once PT5 has fulfilled its role as a mini-moon, it will return to a sun-centered orbit, remaining part of the Arjuna asteroid belt. I'm glad it gets to return home. Unfortunately, during its occupation around Earth, PT5 won't be visible to the vast majority of skywatchers. The object is too small and dim for typical amateur telescopes and binoculars. However, the object is well within the brightness range of typical telescopes used by professional astronomers, Marco said. A telescope with a diameter of at least 30 inches plus a CCD or CMOS detector are needed to observe this object. That's a big mirror. That's
Okay.
30 inches. That's a big.
So someone's gonna
telescope.
get a visual though.
Oh yeah.
So we'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm sure.
But on
Well, if you probably have to be following space weather news stuff, because people aren't probably gonna not. report on it.
regular people ain't going to, but it might go.
I'll keep my eye out for it because I want to see it.
Me too.
He added that he and his colleagues intend to carry out spectroscopic and photometric observations of PT5 to better understand its nature. I'm very excited about it because if we can harvest these things, we can. I don't even want them to bring it back down to Earth. What I want, and I know there's a company out there. I actually had them on the show years ago, telling me about their space 3D printer that they're working on. And the problems with building in space is it's so expensive to get the material out into space. So if we can capture objects that are coming into our own area, we could just be like, boop, there's fuel to continue building the whatever the heck.
Space spiders.
Well,
3D printers that make the not actual space spiders. 3D printers that look like spiders and they print as they move.
That's crazy. You just have space spiders.
It's a real thing.
He just spewed it out, and I'm like,
yeah.
Sorry, man.
No, it makes sense.
3D printers that look like space spiders.
I get what you mean. Yeah, and that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, we can have something that grabs them and pulls them to the Lagrange point, which is
electrostatic tether.
Okay, calm down.
What is
big
that?
brains? Calm down, big brains. I'm gonna explain. Jeez, he's jamming to his own brain. It's literally his brain. Anyway. So, for those who don't know, the Lagrange point is the gravitational point between the moon and the Earth, where the gravitation pull on both is equalized. So it hovers in that one spot, because the moon and the sun are just going around. So if we have something that's sitting right at that very perfect spot right between them, it just stays there. It doesn't. You don't have to worry about it falling.
Like if you make something float with the magnets on Earth, like
kind of, yeah.
It makes
it's
float.
similar,
Okay.
yeah. Although
opposites attract. It's like
one can argue gravity and magnetic energy.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
I love that conversation.
Ain't no thing.
Calm down.
I'm just gonna make AI generate rap music instead. I'll be okay.
Listen to your brain and start dancing again. Okay. So this is exciting. For anyone who's paying attention, we are going to have a second moon. It's going to be quite small. Won't be able to see it, but I hope for anyone who has access to a huge telescope. If you do, I know there's a few people there's a few people in the chat that are space goers that love this stuff.
Probably.
Or at least have access to some of the bigger ones. Check it out. That'd be really cool. I hope you see it. And if you do, let me know. You think all right? So that's a great theory. I love this theory. So Andreas, break down what your initial imprint. You were like, oh, aliens. Like, tell us what you're thinking.
Can I have 20 seconds to show the thing I just made with AI about Mini Moon?
Yeah, is this what you're sharing?
Mini Moon? Yeah, that quick.
Yo, Mini Moon coming through, but it won't stay. 2024 PT5, if it's just a few days. Not like the moon that chills for 4 billion. This one's quick, orbit bound, fulfilling. 2 flavors of the Mini Moon vibe. Some stay long.
Mini Moon.
2.8 million miles moving slow. Negative energy. Earth says hello. Mini Moon quick orbit, then it's gone. Gravitational pull is strong. Can't be seen by your naked eye. Astronomers got the tools to spy. Short captures just a few weeks to months. PT5's one of those in space and jumps. Sun's gravity will push it away, but it's leaving its mark before the break of day. 3 examples of this kind of scene. VG, NX1, and now PT5. Keep it clean. Every few decades a long-term ride, but for now we enjoy the short-time guide. Mini Moon quick orbit, then it's gone. Gravitational pull is strong. Can't be seen by your naked eye. Astronomers got the tools to spy.
Not bad. I am
there.
impressed.
Little banger, I'm not gonna lie.